Good afternoon, it's Brian at Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. I want to show you this 2014 1.6 diesel ES Honda CRV. Brian's my name. If there's any information you like in this particular car, please give me a call 086 843 1945. Or if you come to the garage in Kildare town, just ask for Brian. The garage is located in Kildare town, which is about 30 to 35 minutes south of Dublin, and we're between junctions 12 and 13 on the M7 motorway. So this particular 1.6 diesel ES Honda CRV is a one-owner car from brand new. We actually sold the car here at the garage in January of 2014, and the car is in excellent condition throughout with a full Honda service history. This is the middle spec in the Honda CRV two-wheel drive, and it's probably the most popular model as well. So let's have a quick look at the features on it and the condition too. Unfortunately, it's been raining today, but I can assure you the front bumper is in excellent condition, as are the lamps and also the bonnet and the grille, as well as the lower section of the bumper. On the passenger side, the passenger wheel, the wing, the door cap, down the two doors, and onto the rear wheel, as well as the rear quarter panel, are in excellent condition. The rear bumper, boot lid and quarter panel on both sides are in good order. Lamps on the rear are chip free, and all the windows all the way around are chip free, and the roof is blemish free. As this is the 1.6 diesel ES model, it has unique features on the front, which are front fog lights, front parking sensors, and parking sensors are also a standard feature on this ES on the rear bumper too. To go with the parking sensors, when we go with reverse, we get a very useful and easy to see reverse camera up through the centre. And when we reverse back towards an object, which in this case is going to be this door behind us, it tells us that we have an obstruction behind. And similarly, when we drive towards an object at the front, it also gives us a visual and audio warning. On this ES model, we'll also have automatic headlights. So the useful thing about that is when you start the car, headlights will come automatically. As you get out of the car, as I did in this case, the headlights turn off automatically after about 30 seconds. But if it's dark and the auto function picks up that it is dark, when we unlock the car, all the headlights come on again. The other cool thing is it has a global closure function from the key. So if we hold down this key here, we can see the windows have come down. In a similar fashion, we can lock the doors, which brings up our windows, and in this case the wing mirrors have also retracted. However, when we open up the driver's door, the wing mirror will automatically fold back out for convenience. The boot in these CRVs is absolutely massive. So there's a ton of SUVs on the market right now, but this has got to be one of the biggest boots available. It's cavernous. The boot of this particular example has been really well kept. The carpet, the plastics on the sides are all in very nice condition throughout. The car's had a pretty easy life so far. There's a 12-volt outlet in here, and also using that handle, which is the same on the other side, seats automatically fold down ahead. Once this is done, there's a massive load area in the back, and it's comparable to that of a small van. For privacy, however, there is also a parcel shelf here that can be retracted, and this parcel shelf is in excellent condition. CRVs have a door that opens really wide at about a 90-degree angle almost. So it allows access for loading children in and out as well as awkward objects. Child locks are on the back doors over here. Electrics for rear windows. Previous owners' children were mature, so it's in excellent condition all the way through for the plastics and the velour along here. The left hand side door card is absolutely perfect as well. The carpet is in excellent condition, and the seats are in excellent condition too. There's 3 3-point safety belts, 3 head restraints, an armrest in the centre, and if you want, you can, I repeat, you can get 3 child seats across the back of this car. Rear occupants also benefit from kangaroo pockets on both sides, as well as ventilation in the rear. One thing I would say about these cars is there's a ton of SUVs on the market. CRV is one of the bigger ones. So looking at the likes of iX35, Tucson, Qashqai and various other competitors, this car is a bigger car in terms of boot and also rear occupant size. Some people, when they're comparing different cars, they will make an honest mistake and compare CRV to some of the other cars in the slightly smaller segment like Qashqai, iX35. However, CRV is a little bit more expensive, but it is a bigger car overall. One of the other benefits of this particular car is its fuel economy. So these cars return in around the region of 5 litres per 100 kilometres, which is about 50 to 55 miles per gallon. It's a 1.6 diesel engine, it's front wheel drive, it's €200 a year for road tax, it's extremely reliable, but it's got 120 horsepower. Some people have always asked, is the engine big enough for the car? I challenge you to come drive that car and tell me that it's not better than a lot of the competitors that are in similar segments. So back to condition. The front door card on the driver's side is in excellent condition. Plastics and velour are all perfect. This is where electrics for windows front and rear, as well as electrics for mirrors, are also housed, as well as a folding function for the mirrors too when the ignition is turned on. Down low on the right hand side, the driver has some functions down here. The first one is an eco function. The eco function basically reduces how aggressive the throttle response, the cruise control and the air conditioning is in favour of fuel efficiency. We can turn off and on our parking sensors. Traction control is over here. So CRV is a very safe car. It's got things like anti-lock brakes that you'd expect, which basically means you have full control of your steering under full braking pressure. Also, the traction control will basically move around braking pressure. If the rear end of the car moves out of shape, it'll actually move around braking pressure to the wheels with the most grip, allowing you to maintain control, and as well it'll also stop wheels from spinning if you pull out of a wet junction. These cars also have side impact protection beams all the way down the side of the car. There are bars that run all the way down the centre of the door, again to protect the occupants from side impacts. In a complementary fashion, there are airbags down the side for front and rear occupants. Front driver's seat and passenger seat have side impact protection airbags, and in the front of the car, driver and passenger get airbags. As we see, the car has central locking. It also comes standard with an immobiliser for security, and in this case down here there's a button if we want to turn on or off our alarm depending if we've occupants in the car or not. So it's got an immobiliser and an alarm against anti-theft. The front seats and the carpets on both sides are in excellent condition. The driver's seat benefits from a height adjuster, lumbar support for lower back, and the steering wheel is rake reach, which means it comes in and out, or also up and down. The steering wheel's also got a ton of features. The first over here is cruise control. Cruise control basically allows us to take our foot off the pedal and maintain speed at the same time. But it can be disabled by using the brake or the clutch. Down through here, it gives us trip information for average speed, fuel efficiency, how much fuel we've got left in the tank, and various other information. Down the left, we got Bluetooth, which is voice activated. Up here, controls our iMid over here, so information like average speed, how much fuel you got left, radio station, clock, and various other information like that. Hand controls here allow us to keep our eyes directly ahead without having to focus on the radio, which is off to our left. CRV ES is also equipped with USB if we want to play music or charge phone, power outlet for 12 volt, as well as auxiliary for external music players. Drinks holder inside here. Gear knob is nicely mounted up high. In this case, this particular car, steering wheel and gear knob, as well as the plastics along the dash, are all in excellent condition throughout. And as discussed, this car also has a full Honda service history with Fitzpatrick's garage here in Kildare. CRV ES also has an electrochromatic rear mirror, which basically means if someone drives up behind you, it automatically darkens without having to go from daytime to nighttime. We have lights up here, sensors for the ultrasonic alarm, but it's also got a conversation mirror, which means we can put sunglasses in here, close it halfway, and we've got a second mirror, one for the road and one to observe what's happening in the back seats. So really, really useful. So that's our 2014 Honda CRV 1.6 diesel ES. The car, as we were saying, is a one-owner car with a full dealer history, and it's in excellent condition. I think anyone that comes to look at this car will be very, very happy with the condition of the car throughout, on the outside as well as the inside. The car will be provided with 12 months of warranty nationwide, as well as 12 months of AA cover nationwide also. So no matter where you live in the country, you'll get the exact same service. We can also offer you part exchange values for your car, and we also provide competitive finance rates as we deal with every major lender available in Ireland. So hopefully this CRV is of interest. Thanks for taking time to watch. If there's any information you want, Brian is my name, 086 843 1945. Don't hesitate to call me, and hopefully we can do business.